Hello dear student. Today we will see some part modeling exercises. Okay, depends on extruded boss base and extruded cut. Okay, so now in last session, okay, so in last session we have created the retainer. Okay, so we will create one more time. Uh, okay, okay. So now what we create? We create a 200 diameter and to extrude 25 and then to create a center circle it's a 56. Okay, so now okay, so go to sketch, select play, select circle and create a circle. It's a 200 okay, and then extrude 25 so exit from sketch, exit and go to feature and select extruded boss base command for material addition. So select extrude boss bases and select a circle. Okay, then to assign the thickness, we require 25 mm. So I have mentioned here 25 and click on OK. So that you will get a such as solid disc. Now I want to create a center circle. It's a 56. So I will select a sketch and select a surface and then select circle command and go to center and create 56 diameter circle. Okay, and now exit. Then to remove this particular circle material, so go to feature and now I want to remove the material. So select extruded cut. So I select extruded cut, select a circle and assign here the thickness. Click on OK. Simple. Then go to exercise again and check. We have diameter 20.3, 3 holes, 150 BCD, or you can call PCD, means pitch circle diameter. So again go to sketch and select surface, circle and okay. Now assign dimension, it's a 150. Okay, now I want to convert this dark circle into dotted. So for this, what we have to do? Select a circle and select for construction option and click on OK. Okay. Now we required 3 circles. So I will select a circle and create a one more circle on one coordinate. Okay, and assign diameter. How much? 20.3. Okay, now I want to create remaining two circles by using circular sketch pattern. So I will select a circular sketch pattern, then select a entities to pattern. I want to this entity. How many circles I require? I require 3, total 3. So I mention 3, including this one. Okay, so into 360. Okay, so means you will get a 120, 120 and 120 degree in each between two circles. Okay, still my this circle is, or these two circles are under constraint. I will check, I will click circle center button and just drag. So I understood my circle center is not coincide with this circle. So for this one, what we have to do? Select a circle, sorry, center, control button, and this circle. Okay, and select coincident. Then next, okay, we have to assign the angle. So for this one, select center line, center, and the center, and assign. Okay, we require one more axis up to this one. Go to smart dimension and assign the angle 120. Okay, so now your circle is fully defined. So now go to exit from sketch, and now go to feature and select extruded cut option. Okay, so if we select extruded cut option, why extruded cut? Because we want to cut the material from these three circles. Okay, so I selected this circle. Okay, I select only one circle, but I want to select remaining two circles. So for this one, what we have to do? Go to selected contours. Okay, select selected contours and select remaining two circles. Okay, and then assign how much thickness we require, means how much up to which thickness we want to remove the material. So it's a throughout, so we required 25. Okay, so I will click on OK button. Okay, so this one is retainer. For retainer, we required boss extrude 1, cut extrude 1, and cut extrude 2. Okay, so means for retainer, we required 3 commands. Okay, but is it possible to create the same part by using single command? Is it possible? Okay, so we will check. So for this one, what I will do, I will remove these 3 commands. Okay, now go to sketch. Okay, go to sketch, select edit sketch command, and here I will create a complete sketch. Which one? This one. Okay, I will create a complete one. Okay, so what I will create? I will create a one, circle this one, and this one. Okay, now assign dimensions. It's a 56. then this one 150, then 20.3, simple. Then create a one more center line. Okay, now I will use the pattern command, circular sketch pattern. Okay, I will select entities to pattern. Okay, so I select one circle. Then how many circles are required? 3 into 360. Okay, click on OK. Now to constrain any one circle. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a same center line, assign angle. Okay, and then to check this circle center and this one, it coincide. Okay, so if you see, then what is remaining? Okay, so we take this circle as a reference. So I want into dotted line. So what I will do, I will create a, or I will select a circle and select for construction command. Exit from sketch. Okay, so that you will get this one. Now I will select extruded boss base. So I will select a circle. Okay, and now if you see, I select only a outer circle, not remaining 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for this one, I will select selected contour again and select a circle. Okay, so in selected contours, we select remaining 3 drawings. Here, these drawings are circle. Sometimes it may be rectangle, polygon, hexagon, ellipse. Okay, so for profile, you want to assign the command, go to selected contours and select your profile. Sometimes in extruded boss base, extruded cut, revolve boss base, revolve cut. Okay, it depends on command, but in selected contours, select your required sketch for which sketch you want to assign command. Okay, so if you see, so our object or part we create by using only one command. It's a extruded boss base. So here we are not use extruded cut. Okay, so all of you understood what is the difference between extruded boss base and extrude cut, and how to read the drawings and how to use minimum command. Okay, understood? Anyone having the doubt, please ask. All of you clear? Tahsin, Yashika, Saurabh.
Yes, sir, clear है.
Okay. Okay. So we will create one more. Okay. So here. Okay. So here, it's a plate. Okay. So if you see this plate, this is not a circular plate. Okay. The shape of this plate is elliptical. How I know? Okay. If you see the distance from center to this point, it's a 96.9. And if you see the distance from center to upward or up to this point, it's a 102.5. Clear? Means this is not a circle. This is an ellipse. For ellipse, we require major axis and minor axis. Major axis and minor axis. So here 102.5 is a major and 96.9 it's a minor. So okay, so now save this part. Okay, so this part it's a butterfly wall assembly. So now save. Okay, save, create your folder. Okay, new folder, part design or part modeling. Okay, select new folder and mention here your assembly name. It's a butterfly wall assembly. So I will mention here BV assembly. Okay, it's a short form, butterfly wall assembly. And mention here your part name. It's a retainer. Okay, and save. Okay, so this is the proper procedure. Okay, so next time don't confuse, or you don't have to remember where we have saved our last part or the part name. Okay, so if you want to search on part modeling, go to part modeling, search your assembly and select your part. Simple. Then I will close from here, go to new part modeling. Okay, okay, then we will create a plate. Go to sketch, select top plane. Okay, now create a ellipse. Okay, so I will consider this one is a major and this one is a minor. Assign dimensions, center to this point. It's a hello. Okay, sorry, we have to convert into millimeter. Okay, and mention here 102.5. It's a major, and from this point to this smart dimension, from origin to this point, it's a 96.9. Okay, it's right, it's a 96. Yes, it's a 96.9. Okay, then to create these two circles, so its a dimensions are 12.5 diameter, the distance between this circle, it's a 100. So select a circle and assign dimension 12.5.
Sir, is everything okay?
Yes, yes, just wait.
Sanam sir, hello.
Yeah, hello, hi. Yeah, just wait.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Hello, sir, make me host. Hello. Okay. Okay. So the distance between these two circles, it's 100. So it's a 12.5. Okay. And then select a smart dimension. 100. Okay. Then I want a symmetry. So now tell me, for symmetry, what we have to do from center. Okay, from this center line, I want a symmetry distance. Means 50 mm right side and 50 mm left side. Okay, so it's a horizontal. Horizontal distance I will mention 96 point here, 96.9 here, and 102.5 here. Why? Because of these circles are on your minor axis. So that's why I changed the dimension. Okay. So now tell me how to create a symmetry. Okay, for symmetry, what we do? Select these two circle centers and control button and center line. So you will get a symmetry. Okay. So they will get a sketch. Now tell me how much thickness I have to assign here for this part.
6
Right. It's a 6. So I will go to feature, select sketch. Okay. So here I have not select these two circles. So for this one, what I'll do? I'll select selected contours and then these circles and click on OK. Okay. So hope so clear
Yes, sir.
how to create a plate. Okay. Next, I want to create. Okay. So Hope so you have understood what is meant by extruded boss base and then extruded cut. Now to see revolved boss base. Okay, so what I'll do? Okay, I will first save assembly, mention plate. Okay, then I'll close this one and open new file. Okay, and I will save it here millimeter. There. Okay, there. Now I want to use revolved boss base and revolved cut. Okay, then what is meant by revolved? Okay, so on front plane, what I will do, I will create a rectangle. Okay, and from origin, I will create a vertical center line. Understood what I will do? Okay, I create a rectangle and sketch. Now exit from sketch. I have not assigned any dimension and constraints. Okay, so this is for your understanding purpose. Go to feature and select revolved boss base. Okay, so revolved boss base, and so here if you see message, select a plane on which to sketch the feature cross section or an existing scale to use for the feature. So already we create one sketch, so that's why go to first option, directly go to second option, existing sketch to use for the feature. So I will select here center line, not object. Okay, so I select a center line. Okay, so from image or from object, what you understood, what is meant by revolved? I select the center line and you got a cylinder. Okay, so what you understood? And what is the difference between extruded boss base and revolve?
सर
Yes.
सर ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया आपने जो किया.
Okay. Yes. Sketch 7 में आया?
No sir.
Okay. What I'll do? Okay. Okay. So in new sketch, what we create? We create. हमने क्या किया? एक रेक्टेंगल ड्रॉ किया, देन एक सेंटर में क्या किया, एक सेंटर लाइन ड्रॉ की, एक, ठीक है, ये जो है ये आपकी सेंटर लाइन है और ये आपका ऑब्जेक्ट है. सो एक स्केच से बाहर आ गए और हमने यहाँ पे कौन सी कमांड सिलेक्ट की? रिवॉल्व बॉस बेस. दिस वन इज एक्सट्रूडेड बॉस बेस and this one is revolved boss base. So I select revolved boss base and select क्या करना है? Center line, not a object. So select center line. Okay. Then if I see, अगर मैं इसको टॉप से देखता हूं, okay, तो क्या दिख रहा है? एक सिलेंडर दिख रहा है, बीच में हॉलो है, बीच में हॉलो है. एंड इफ आई क्लिक ऑन ओके, तो आपको यहाँ पे क्या मिल रहा है? एक हॉलो सिलेंडर. ओके, यहाँ पे यहाँ तक समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Remaining students? Remaining? Gitika?
Yes.
Shivraj? Okay.
Yes.
Again, I go to revolve. Okay. I want to edit this feature or object. So I select a command and go to edit feature. So here it's a 360. I don't want to revolve. Okay. I don't want to create an object complete in 360. I want only in 120. So I will mention here 120. Okay, so here we have direction 1 and direction 2. Okay, this arrow represents your direction 1. I want to assign direction 2. So select direction 2. So in direction 1, it's a 120, and in direction 2, it's also 120. I don't want to assign 120. I want to assign 45 in direction 2. So I will mention here 45. Okay. तो मीन्स क्या करेगा वो, इस स्केच से, ये आपका डायरेक्शन 2 है, इस डायरेक्शन 2 में 45 डिग्री तक वो मटेरियल ऐड करेगा, और डायरेक्शन 1 में क्या करेगा, 120 डिग्री तक मटेरियल ऐड करेगा. रिमेनिंग डिग्री he will not add single material. Okay, understood? And if I click on OK, okay, so up to this point, all of you clear? All of you clear up to this point?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between extruded boss base and revolved boss base? What is the difference? Okay. So in extruded boss base, material will add a material perpendicular to your sketch, but in revolve, material will add material in degree or in angle, 45 degree or 45 angle. Okay, so this is the difference between extruded boss base and revolve boss base. Both are used for material addition. The function is different. Okay. Then revolved cut. Okay. Extruded boss base, we add a material, and in extruded cut, we will remove the material. In revolve boss base, we add a material in angle, and in revolve cut, we will cut a material in angle. Okay, so we'll check one exercise. what I will do, I will create a one base. Okay, and I will mention here a 50 mm thickness. Okay, for revolve cut, we require a material. Okay, so that's why I create a base. Then go to sketch, select surface, and I will now create a circle and create a center line. Okay, around which axis I want to cut a material. So for this one, what I will do, go to feature and select revolve boss base, and okay, revolve cut and select axis. Okay, so software will automatically select your sketch. Okay, select your sketch. So if you see here, it's a in direction 1, it's a 360. I want to assign, suppose 30. Okay, it's a 30. Then okay, so if you see in direction, and if you select direction 2 from this surface, it's a 30. I want to assign 60. Okay, simple. From this surface, okay, from this surface to bottom, it's a direction 1, and in top side from surface to top, it's a direction 2. If I now click on OK, so up to what degree, up to which degree material will remove. अगर इस सरफेस तक, अगर मैं अभी इस कमांड को ओके करता हूं, तो इस पार्ट को ये फीचर कितने डिग्री तक कट करेगा. ओके, आसान है 60 एंड 30 प्लस 60, तो कितना आएगा?
90.
आपके पास 3 ऑप्शन, एक तो 30 डिग्री कट करेगा, दूसरा है 60 डिग्री कट करेगा, तीसरा है 60 प्लस 30 मींस 90 डिग्री तक कट करेगा. कितना कट करेगा?
90 degree.
Remaining students, remaining.
Sir, can you repeat the question again?
Okay, what I create on one surface, I create a one circle, right, and one axis, and I assign here direction 1 and direction 2. In direction 1, I assign 30 degree. In direction 2, I assign 60 degree. Okay, so bottom part represents direction 1 and top part represents direction 2. The question is, at up to which degree software will remove the material. Okay, so you have the option 30 degree, 30 degree तक कट करेगा. दूसरा ऑप्शन है अप टू 60 डिग्री तक कट करेगा. तीसरा ऑप्शन है 30 plus 60 means 90 degree तक वो कट करेगा. So
30.
sorry.
30 degrees.
Okay. One is 30 degree. I got the two answers. 30 degree and 90 degree. Remaining students. Shivraj, Saurabh. कितने डिग्री तक कट करेगा? Okay, so software will cut up to 30 degree. Why? Because of we have a material only in direction 1. Okay, so in direction 1 we have 30 degree. Okay, so material will cut only 30 degree, not 60 degree or 90 degree. Okay, upper part में मेरा कोई मटेरियल नहीं है, ना, तो मटेरियल कट कैसे करेगा? वो मटेरियल कट ही नहीं करेगा. मेरे पास मटेरियल कितना है? मेरे पास मटेरियल ओनली 60 डिग्री तक, सॉरी 30 डिग्री तक है पार्ट 1 में और डायरेक्शन 1 में. ओके, तो ओनली वो 30 डिग्री तक ही कट करेगा. So hope so all of you understood what is meant by direction 1 and direction 2. If I click on OK, okay, so you will get such a cut. If you want to see into wireframe, means if you see here we have shaded with edges, shaded, hidden lines remove, hidden lines visible, and wireframe. If I click on wireframe, so you will get such a outer boundary. Okay, you will get only this lines, not a solid part. Okay, practically it's a solid, but for visual, for increasing imagine power, okay, I want to check any other material is cut or not, any material addition or not. So I will see from wireframe. If I select now, hidden lines visible. Okay, so now if you see, these lines are hidden lines. Practically they are solid, but from this view these are backside, so that's why they represent in dotted. If I select hidden lines remove, so bottom lines are not now visible. Okay, you will get only a front lines visible. If you see shaded, so if you will not get any dark line on edges. And if you select shaded with edges, okay, so all of you clear what is meant by revolved boss base? And revolve cut?
Yes, sir.
Only a difference is direction 1, direction 2. Okay, if you want to change the direction, just click on the option where, okay, here. Okay, means 60 degree now in upper side. If you want to in bottom, just click on reverse direction. So he will cut now 60 degree, 30 degree on top side and 60 degree on bottom side. Clear? Hope so clear or not?
Yes, sir.
बाकी स्टूडेंट्स कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ डाउट है? I am getting answers only from 2 candidates. Remaining students or candidates, please speak. If you have any doubt, please ask. If not, please mention or unmute yourself and please speak. All of you clear or not? Shivraj, Saurabh. Okay, there. Hope so. I'm considering all of you understood. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I have, it's a lights are off. We will create up to बैटरी बैकअप. ओके, लाइट चली गई है, जब तक मेरी लैपटॉप चालू है तब तक हम ट्राई करते हैं. ओके, create an object using revolve. Okay, so now we will create this screw. Okay, this screw. It's a visible.
Yeah.
It's a clearly visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me the process, how to create a screw.
First, we'll draw a rectangle, sir. 38 by
Okay.
20.
38 by 20.
Then
Okay, then next.
a circle of 15 radius.
Okay, and then
we'll cut the above part, sir. 4 mm.
okay,
Extrude cut.
okay. We will see. Okay, so I select a front plane, and now we have two options to create a complete rectangle 38 by 20 or to create 30 by 38 by 10. Okay, 38 by 20 and 38 by 10. We have to use a revolved boss base. So for this one, what we have to create? 38 by 10 or 38 by 20.
$38 by 20.
Okay. Okay. So if I want to use a revolved boss base, then just correct it. It's a 38 by 10. if I use extruded boss base, then it's a 38 by 20. How? I will show you. Sorry, I have to convert it into millimeter. Go to smart dimensions, and this one is 38. 38 by 10. Okay, then next one is I will create only this quadrant. Okay, I will not create a complete half circle, this half circle. I will create only this half portion. Okay, so I'll create a circle. This is my origin and the dimension. Radius it's 15, means diameter 30, and I will create a complete line, and okay, then I will trim unwanted entity, this one and this one. Okay, and exit from sketch. Okay, and if you see, we required a close profile, so that's why I will trim or delete this line. Okay, so that you will get here a close profile. If you during sketch, if you get this gray color object, means your sketch is closed. If not, he will not show you any a gray color. Okay, जब तक आपका प्रोफाइल या एंटिटी ओपन है तो आपको ग्रे कलर नहीं दिखाएगा. आपकी एंटिटी अगर क्लोज है तो आपको ग्रे कलर दिखाएगा. सिंपल है. देन go to feature and select revolve boss base. Select revolve boss base. Now center line, but we have a line. Okay, up to this or by using this line I want to rotate this object, so that's why I select this line, and this object we want to revolve into 360 degree. So that's why our software mentioned by default it's a 360. If you want to change, then just read it. If not, then keep it as it is. Then okay, so you will get such an object. Okay, so this slot you have not, or we have not created. Okay, we have not created, but now if you understood why I create 38 by 10, when I revolved, then you will get here a 20 diameter. Okay, if I mention here initially a 20, then how much diameter you will get? अगर मैंने पहले ही इसको 20 mm मेंशन किया होता, कहाँ पे?
40 diameter.
if I edit sketch and if I mention here a 20, then you will get a 40 mm diameter. But as per sketch, we require 20. So that's why I mentioned here a 10 and it's a 38. And top side I mentioned, or I create only a slot or half quadrant for this portion. And then I reward. Simple. Then I want to create this slot. I want to create this slot. Now tell me what I have to do. I want to create this slot on this curve shape. Okay. So now tell me what I have to do. Is it possible to create a slot on curved surface? No. Okay. So always remember, for sketch, we require plane surface or a plane. A plane means front plane, right plane, top plane, or surface means flat surface. Even curvature surface is not required. So what I will do, I will go to sketch and select a plane. Okay, select a plane and then create a slot. On plane, I will create a slot. Okay, I create a rectangle. Okay, so this shape is rectangle, right? From bottom, it's a 3. How I know it's 3? Means if you see, this rectangle is moving vertically. Okay, rectangle moves vertically. I want to constrain this movement. Okay, so what I will do, I will assign the dimensions from sketch bottom to this line. It's a 3. Okay, so now if I select this line and I want to drag it top side and bottom side, so now this is not a movable. Okay, this line is movable now. Okay, now we don't require the height, but always remember, during such a slot, keep a maximum distance from this curvature surface. Okay, this one maximum distance, and to maintain a 4 mm distance. Why 4? Because of in sketch we have 4 mm. Okay, we have here 4 mm. So that's why I mentioned here 4. Now I will go to center line and create a center line and to mention a symmetry. Okay, now I consider all of you understood how to assign the symmetry. If not, if you are anyone having the doubt how to assign the symmetry, please ask. Okay, then if I click on symmetry and click on OK. Okay, so this line is not important. Why? Because of we have to keep it maximum. Sometimes up to this point or this point. Okay, the height is not important. The important is we have to keep a maximum line from this arc in top side. Okay, so exit from sketch. Okay, exit from sketch. If I rotate the object, then I use extruded cut command and I select a sketch. Okay, now I want to assign 2 directions. Why? Because of in direction 1, software will cut only this direction, but from sketch. It's a throughout. So that's why we require direction 2. Okay, so if you understood, we create a sketch on middle plane. Okay, so that's why we require direction 1 and direction 2. If I create a one plane here, and if I create a one rectangle, this profile same, then I will use the direction 1. Okay, but up to this point you will you don't understood how to create an extra plane, then extra addition features. Okay, so that's why I create a sketch on middle on this plane, and I will select on extruded cut, select sketch, okay, and I will select here direction 2. Now tell me how much distance I have to maintain here in direction 1 and in direction 2.
4, sir.
Sorry,
4, sir.
4. No, we have to cut a material. Okay, means from center distance to this edge. Okay, or from this plane to this edge. How much distance? It's a radius 15. So mention here minimum 15 or more than 15. So I will mention here 16. Okay, right, Saurabh. It's a 15. Okay, so for safer side, I have mentioned 15, sorry, 16 in direction 1. Same in direction 2. Okay, so now we get such a screw. Okay, then what is remaining? Okay, so the remaining is 3 by 45 degree. What is the meaning of the 3 by 45?
At 45 degrees, we have to cut 3 mm.
Right. For this one, which features we have to use? Okay, so here we have one feature we called as a chamfer. Okay, so in fillet, and this one is the chamfer. We already studied what is meant by fillet and chamfer in sketching. Okay, so these are we already studied in 2D, but sorry, so these are in 3D. So that's why, so mention here chamfer and select an edge. So now here we have the options: angle distance, distance, then vertex, this one, offset, face, and then face. We required here which one out of these 5? Here we have distance and angle. So select first one, angle, distance. Here to assign a distance, how much? 3 mm. Enter. And an angle, how much? 45. Right. And I will select this bottom edge. Okay. So if you see here, you will get a edge. Here to see full preview, partial preview, no preview. Means no preview means you will not get any view, like if I click on full preview. So such a preview you will not get in no preview option. Okay, in partial. Okay, so this one is a simple chamfer, so that's why you will not get any difference between full preview and partial preview. During complicated parts, okay, so during such a parts, I will show you what is the difference between full preview and partial preview. So if I click on the full preview and click on edge and click OK. Okay, so on bottom you will get such a cut. Okay, we will see a detailed chamfer. Okay, detailed features of the chamfer. Okay, so but for part completion we use one command. Okay, so this one is not a screw. Okay, so hope so all of you understood how to create a screw by using revolve, extrude and chamfer. So anyone having doubt, please ask.
सर जो आपने 15 बताया था वो कैसे आया था वो मुझे एक बार बता दीजिए आप।
ओके 15 कैसे आया? मुझे ये पार्ट या ये स्लॉट, ठीक है, अगर मैं स्केच में एडिट करता हूँ, ये स्केच कहाँ पे ड्रॉ किया हमने? एक मिडल प्लेन पे ड्रॉ किया है। ओके, मींस ये कोनिकल शेप के सेंटर में ड्रॉ किया है, राइट। अगर अब यहाँ पे ओके, ये स्केच कहाँ पे? सेंटर में। मुझे ये पार्ट कहाँ तक कट करना है? इसके आउटर एज तक, ठीक है। अब ये सेंटर में स्केच है, मुझे इसके आउटर तक पार्ट कट करना है, तो इसका डिस्टेंस कितना है? 15 है, बराबर है। ओके, मैं क्या करता हूँ, सेफर साइड के लिए 1 mm एक्स्ट्रा रखता हूँ, 16 mm, so that's why I mention here 16. If you want to assign a 15, okay, if you mention the 15 and click on OK, so then you will get a same. But if I reduce the distance, if I mention here 10 and if I mention here 10, okay, so software कहाँ तक कट करेगा? इसी एज तक. But if you see in bottom, or if I see in wireframe, then you will get a idea. Okay, so if you see, this one is just throughout. Okay, so maximum distance we have, how much we have to maintain? Maximum it's a radius from center to its radius, it's a 15. So that's why I mentioned here 15. Okay, in such a case I mention here 15 and mention here 15. Okay, so if you see, this one is the throughout. If I go to now shaded with edges, so that you will get a object. Understood?
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay, so today we see extruded boss base, revolved boss base, and one small exercise of the chamfer. Okay, extrude boss base, revolved boss base, extrude cut, revolved cut, and chamfer. And out of chamfer, we study only a single or small part, angle into distance. Okay, so by using these features, we create 3 parts: retainer, plate, and screw. These are the very simple parts. Okay, simple parts. We will create a complicated one by one. Okay, so now save this screw. Okay, okay, so the same butterfly wall assembly to save, plate, screw. Okay, in butterfly assembly I save the part, click on save. Okay, so hope so all of you understood. All of you understood or no? Okay. Okay. Then in last 3 days, okay, I already shared exercise. Okay. So how many of you completed or tried to create a sketches with fully defined? लास्ट 3 महीने किस किस ने दिए हुए एक्सरसाइज कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश की विथ फुल्ली डिफाइंड? किस किस ने की? यशिका और द रिमेनिंग शिवराज, सौरभ, तहसी. शिवराज, have you tried to solve exercises? सौरभ, तहसी, यशिका.
नो सर.
कोई डाउट है? समझ में नहीं आ रहा है? कोई रिपीट करना है?
नो सर.
प्रॉब्लम कहाँ पे आ रहा है? आपको प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है?
सर अभी एक्चुअली हम लोग कॉलेज नहीं जा रहे थे इस वजह से.
ओके, आप कॉलेज ही नहीं जा रहे, तो आप प्रैक्टिस तो नहीं कर सकते. ओके. ओके, अभी यहाँ पे स्टॉप करेंगे या कंटिन्यू करेंगे? Okay. Okay. So we studied today extruded boss base, revolve boss base, extruded cut, revolve cut, and one part of the chamfer. Okay. So these are under the part modeling. Okay. So hope so all of you understood these features with exercise. Okay. So tomorrow we will see remaining features and we will solve 2 or more than 2 exercises. Okay, so we will try to solve daily exercise and learn new features. Okay. Okay. So today we will stop here and we will meet in next session. Okay. So till you can try to go to college and check. It's possible to create a part or sketch. Okay. And if you are getting any difficulty, we will discuss during session. Okay. So now, good night to all of you. We will meet in next session.